Alright then guys, what is up? It is Anit here, or if you also want to call me, Guild Forever right here in the title. Today we're going to talk about Fairy Tail episode 295. And I will have to admit, this episode was pretty good. A lot of what's going on in the war is slowly starting to set up. There's a lot of setting up going on. Kagura is going to go head to head with one of the Spriggan 12. Forget her name. I apologize. Yo. One of the dudes from the Spriggan 12 was... I'm not sure if Brandish is dead or what, because we didn't really see whether... It looked like she's pretty much dead, because she went unconscious and that dude was choking the life out of her. Oh my god, that went dark really quickly. But like I didn't see that coming. I thought that dude was a thirsty guy from beginning to end, but nah, he actually doesn't like being treated as a tool. And Brandish, you calling him a pet, yeah, that really didn't make it any better. Dude choked the life out of her. She is dead. Her soul is gone from that body. Her soul is now floating or buried, whatever you want to go with. But either way, guys, that was an intense episode. Natsu now knows the truth that Zeref is indeed his older brother. I'm not sure what Natsu is going to do now knowing this, because he knows that if Zeref dies, then he dies also. Further proof of that is that when Zeref did his little Frieza death beam on the END book, Natsu was hurt and reacted to it. So yeah. What I want to know is... I just hope there's some sense of closure for Zeref, because even though he's the main threat, he's not really he's not necessarily a bad guy, you know what I mean? He's kind of he's a dude that was dealt a shitty hand because all he wanted to do was bring back the dead, because he lost his parents. They were killed by dragons and he lost his younger brother, and the only thing he wanted to do is research. Forgot what was the spell called. If you guys can remind me what was the cursed spell that Zeref has placed under himself, let me know in the comment section below. Whatever it was called, but he tried to use that same power to resurrect his dead brother, and he did. He brought Natsu back, but Natsu has returned as a demon. So we know for a fact that 100% Natsu is not necessarily human. Nah, he's not human. He's Aetherius Natsu Dragneel. He's one of the demons from the Book of END, which is, I guess Natsu did create it, the other Tartaros members, but it's damn, dude. Not too long ago, I mean, is Natsu even human to begin with? All the shit he was doing before, eating Ether Nano to power himself up, eating whatever he can to turn into Dragon Force, freaking using all these incredible powers. This man was clearly not human from the beginning. Okay? He blew fire from his mouth. Even if you are a demon, boy, you were never human to begin with. So I'm not sure why you're all crazy about that you're human. No human does shit like you do, okay? You are not normal. So, you're a Dragon Slayer. Dragon Slayers are not normal. So let's just establish that right here, right now. So you shouldn't be shocked about not being human. This should come off as normal to you, motherfucker. The hell are you complaining about? The thing that I hope for, though, I hope that there isn't a horrible end for Zeref, because all he wanted to do was to bring back the people he lost, and he wanted to bring back his little brother Natsu. He wanted to be with Mavis, but he lost her too. It's one of those sayings where I can't go with this, to where you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. In this case, Zeref is not really necessarily it's because of all the death, all the years being alive, all the crap that he went through, it corrupted him so bad. And plus, if he because it shows that he cares deeply for human life, but if he shows he cares, he loses the people that matters to him. Like, he has no choice but to be bad. It's like, if I care, I kill. If I don't care, I may not necessarily kill, but at least I have more control over it. So it's like he has no other choice. It's not his fault. I mean, if he wasn't as cruel as he is now, guys, even though in my opinion he's not really that cool. Yes, you can say what he's doing is messed up, but he's giving everyone a fighting chance. But yeah, it's like, if he's not cruel, he's gonna be nice, and if he's nice, he's gonna kill people without him wanting to. Zeref, in my opinion, Zeref is not a bad guy. He is a good person that's becoming a bad guy for what he believes is right. He's doing this because if he cares, it becomes worse. If he's cruel, he's looked bad for it, but he can't do much about it. Natsu knows this already too. So it's obvious the only way to make Zeref happy is if he dies. If he dies, his suffering ends. As fucked up as it sounds, and I just cursed, my apologies. As messed up as it sounds, death is literally a blessing for him. So it's like, I really hope if he dies toward the very end, I want Zeref to make amends with his brother. I want him to have some moment of joy knowing that his brother didn't hate him toward the end, and Natsu and Zeref have some kind of bond with each other, because we've never seen that. We know that they're family, but we've never seen proof that they feel like family. You know what I mean? So it's like, I really hope Natsu thinks about it more clearly and is more conscious of his brother. Not only accepts that Zeref is his brother. Bro, what more proof do you need? He's beamed your freaking book and you reacted. You reacted to that attack. Even Happy now believes it. And I think Natsu is believing it too. So I hope that Natsu thinks about this well and considers what's not only best for Zeref, but like give some kind of meaning, something that makes it to where even though Zeref, let's just say indeed Zeref does die, at least there was a closure. There was a bond between him and his brother toward the end. That's what I would like for Zeref, because once again, guys, Zeref is not a bad guy. He was just a good guy dealt a shitty hand, and he can't help but do what he has to do. Otherwise, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Everyone else, they're just here along for the ride. I'm pretty sure Zeref, he's just doing all this to get people to hate him long enough to where someone strong enough can actually come down and take him out. And if he's down, Natsu goes down with him. Who knows? Maybe they find some sort of backdoor loop to all this, to where Zeref and Natsu live. I feel like Natsu will live, but I don't know if Zeref is going to. I really can't say. If they both live, that's great. At least Natsu has a family around with him. And I hope we get to see more backstory, like on Natsu's family, because we don't know anything about his father, his real one. Well, we don't know anything about his biological father. We don't know anything about his biological mother. We know a lot of things about Igneal and Zeref. We just don't know anything about their biological parents. And we do know that Zeref's full name is Zeref Dragneal. I did not know his full name was Zeref Dragneal. I thought the Dragneal name came from Igneal's side. I did not know it came from their biological family side. If it's called Dragneal, doesn't that mean there's a possibility that their parents had some relations with dragons? Question mark. Excuse me. But yeah, curious to see where this goes into. Really liking where this story is headed. R.I.P. Brandish. Chick is dead. Her soul is floating or buried, one of the two, but I feel like it's more buried. As for what Natsu's gonna do next, I don't know. Honestly, he can't kill Zeref unless he's willing to go down with Zeref, but he promised Happy he wasn't. So they're gonna have to seal up Zeref or find some way to break the curse that plagues Natsu and Zeref. Only time will tell with each upcoming episode. But yeah, guys, questions. Out of all the Spriggan 12 members, which one is your favorite out of all of them? If I were to say mine, gonna have to pick Brandish because she thick. So yeah, and yeah, that's basically it. But if you guys pick a certain character, want to explain more on it, that's cool too. I'm fine with that. Question number 2. If you were Zeref, which route would you have taken? Would you live long enough to become corrupted to the point to where Zeref becomes a bad guy and he accepts his fate, or would you keep to your humanity and not become a bad? It's like you still would be looked at as a walking plague, but you would keep your sense of caring for humans. Would you gone the route how Zeref started in the beginning, or would you gone the route where Zeref is right now, currently in the anime? Let me know which one you pick in the comment section below and why. That's it for questions. Once again, those questions are optional. You don't have to do them if you don't want to. It's just nice to have a discussion in the comment section of the YouTube video. Don't forget to like, comment, sub if you haven't already. Really motivates me to put more content out there for you guys as my guildmates, and I'll see you guys all in future reactions. Peace!